Daddy wants cars.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Just with Detail Diamonds back with another one. Excuse the background noise if you hear a lot of, sound and things like that. I got my guys running the generator in the back. But on this video right here, I wanted to discuss pricing for detailing. Depending on the region, depending on your unique target that you want to target detailing, prices are all over the place. Prices are all over the place. It can definitely be confusing for someone starting out. So I want to give you guys just a little advice on what I think, what we personally do for our business and how we go about it. And let's see if you guys can gain some knowledge off that. When we first started detailing, my prices were about $35 for a basic detail. I knew long term that I wanted to have a profitable detailing business. So at the end of the day, those prices had to go up. They had to change, and we had to get our skill set up and able to do that. I always give the example when I teach classes, and I always give examples like this. Okay, so there's Walmart shoes, there's Nike shoes, and then there's Gucci shoes. You will have clientele in all of those markets, but it all depends on personally who you are trying to reach, who are you trying to target. When we first started, I can say we were in, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Walmart shoes, but I would say that we were in the Walmart shoes lane. Our prices were a little lower, the quality was a little lower, so you got what you paid for. As we got better with our service, as we got more knowledge in what we were doing, we slowly transitioned into the Nike lane. The Nike lane would be more, higher price details, definitely not like the Gucci lane, but these details right here had a little more quality. You got a little more bang for your buck, and I would say that's the lane we reside in right now. The goal is to get over to the Gucci lane, where we can charge a good price, target those customers and those clients who actually want to pay that price. Less details in a day, more revenue, profit. Okay, so let's give an example. Sedan size cars for us, for a basic detail, which would include the exterior and the interior, just a generic detail, those range at about $75 to $85. Now you want a full detail, which would include the exterior, the interior. The interior we would perform more deep cleaning. On the exterior we give you a wax job. That range right there for us is about $150 to $165, just based off the severity and the condition of the car. So really, when you're trying to come up with your pricing, you want to do some research. You want to see what the people around you are charging. You want to see if you can first give that type of quality work, and you just want to go from there. Someone in Texas may charge $250 for the service that I do in South Carolina, or somebody in, let's say, somewhere else, Florida, might charge double what Texas charge. But it's all about you doing your research, figuring out what those people offer in those services, figuring out exactly what you want to offer, and make your price range based off that. You'll have people that come along and they'll tell you that your prices are too high. You'll have some people who, actually, if you think about it, you have some people who prefer higher prices, because some people think, the psychology of some people are that if the prices are higher, they get quality work. And I've had numerous amount of calls where, when I first started out, when people, I would give them a price at about $75 for a full detail, and they told me they weren't interested. And as I grew into the business, I started to understand why. I started to understand why they would do that, and it made sense. It made sense. Now, you will have your people that come along that want something for nothing, and that's just people. That's human nature. You'll have people who try to lowball you for your prices. You'll have people who want the most but want to pay the lesser. But that's when you have to stand your ground as a business owner. You have to allow yourself the flexibility to say no to people. If they don't want to pay what you charge, then let them go somewhere else. Starting out, it might be hard to have your prices at a point to where you see profit, but you're just starting out. You get what I'm saying? So starting out, you want to have your prices, you want to lowball yourself. You want to get your foot in the door first. Get your foot in the door, get your prices to a point that's reasonable, and as you increase your skill set, as you increase your knowledge on the brand, gradually. Make it gradual. Make it gradual. A lot of things that we saw that customers were coming in, and we saw we were getting a bulk amount of calls a day. I always had a little experiment I would do. I would inch the price up maybe $5. I'll just inch it out $5 and see what that person says. If they say it's reasonable, I put that thought process in my head. And I say, okay, cool. Well, let's try this formula on 5 more people with that $5 to $10 up raise. And when people started to just go because they knew what the service was, they knew the quality of the work, after a while, that became our new price for that service. So you got to do some experimentation, you got to do some research, and you want to just definitely see what the price range in your area is. In our business now, we're dabbling more into the ceramics and the paint correction. So once we hit that, I'm going to start at the low tier for those things. And as we get better at those things, the prices will gradually go up. But don't shoot yourself in the foot, but don't overdo it at the same time. There's a balance. There's a minimum that you need to be in. You need to find the median of it. And just like I said, it'll work. It'll work. Mobile detailing is a very profitable business. If you definitely need information, I'll drop some links below. And yeah, we go from there. But the main takeaway is research, research, research. Try not to lowball people in your area. We're all trying to get money. We're all trying to be profitable. We're all trying to make a difference in the detail world. Try not to lowball the competition. Try to stay on the same range as the competition. Just improve your work, improve your quality. It'll be all right, I promise. Like I said, we've been running this business for about 5 years now. We've had trial, we've had error. We had to get our prices right based off certain things that we learned. And right now we're blessed. We're still rolling, still doing our thing, still committed to the craft. Commitment and research. Commitment and research. Commitment and research. Commitment and research will get you there. You also want to figure out what type of business you want. Now, there's some people out here that just offer basics, and there's some people out here that offer as high level as ceramic coating. You need to figure out personally how you want your business to operate. We have some people out here that run maintenance details, and we have some people out here that run day-to-day getting new customers. Figure out exactly your niche. Figure out exactly what you want to do, who you want to cater to for your business, and take it from there. Trust and believe, it will happen, it will work for you. We run a maintenance system / paint correction system / interior disaster situations. That's what we do for our brand, and it works. Figure out what works for you. That's the best thing to do. Figure out what works, do your research, get your pricing together. It won't be perfect at first, but as you experiment with it, you will see what works. I know this is a short video, but I'm going to go back and help my guys now. If you found knowledge for this video, please tap the like button, show us some love, follow us on all platforms, Facebook, Detail Diamonds 2.0, Instagram, Detail_Diamonds11. You can follow us on Google. You can follow us, of course, on YouTube. Peace, love, blessings. We're here. Have a good one.